Hello and welcome to my Ultimate Decades Challenge. Today we are in the year 1301 and we are on day 1 of the challenge. We are about halfway through the day at the moment, just about to clock into 1 p.m. and they've just been getting some household chores done. They're all a bit smelly. I haven't made any adjustments to the house at the moment. They're all quite hungry and desperate to use the bathroom, but they have had some household chores done, like looking after the garden. It's a rainy day today, so I don't think they'll get much done outside. But yeah. Alrighty, so we'll get their needs filled up. Where is Beatrix? She's doing some push-ups outside. Can we get her to, they can shower in the rain, right?
Shamayano. Baby bar. Suma roosh. You both a snarb. Out of boo. Maybe dofka. Russia. Flu. Fluzopi. Yamala.
Express disappointment for having moved down, I guess. You can go and use the baths. Yeah, there's not much to do actually. It seems as though the rain has stopped. Nope, I spoke too soon. So there has been a game update. I don't think I have experienced any of the bugs, thankfully. That is part of the reason why we're halfway through day 1 of the year, because I was doing some gameplay tests and everything seems fine on my end. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it. That really wouldn't be funny.
Flurba. Panay. Goby gob.
Ooh, Niborf.
Corbif. Dobby-woo.
Maybe we can
Blofa.
pick up clothing piles.
Muchi peachy.
What do you mean? What's happening over here? Okay, they're not listening. I told her to have a bath. Go have a bath. Okie dokie.
Wabarani Zimze.
Oh. That's not helpful. I don't know why she can't shower in the rain.
Oh, Carzini.
Let's go and... Alright, I don't know why this always happens, but I have some weird glitch in my game where it doesn't recognize that there's a wash tub. Is it because of the is it because there's water on the floor? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, and I kind of just don't have the mental bandwidth to figure out why. So, no cleaning clothes right now. Okay, you can get out of the bath because your daughter really needs to bathe. Get up, get up, get up. You better not be going in there, I swear. Someone needs to bathe. No, don't go back to sleep. Oh my goodness.
Ruya.
What is their problem? Ugh, I'm teleporting. Teleport, teleport. There we go. I've had enough. Have the bath. There we go, finally. Okay, you can eat some hasty pudding, and then maybe we'll do some swordsmanship training for the military campaigns in a couple years. It stopped raining. Nope, I keep saying that. Alright, just do some skill building in the rain. Okay, why aren't they listening to me? What's the fridge got to do with it? Okay, I don't know if there's a bug in the game for routing problems, if maybe one of the mods that I have, which they're all updated, is causing a problem. I can't tell. Hopefully that there is no problems with the mods. Little frustrating. But it's The Sims, it's just pixels, so it's fine. Okay, you're awake. No, why don't we get some household chores done? Jeez. I feel like everything's breaking. She's too... Oh, it's at max capacity. Okay. I don't want to think about it. It just feels very chaotic right now. What? Why don't we just... She's so uncomfortable. Okay. Why don't we... Can you go in a cleaning frenzy? Go and fix whatever it is that's dirty and bothering you? Anytime now. Anytime. Okie dokie. So I think everyone is in moderately better moods. She's just uncomfortable. I don't think it's the smartest idea to try and mop whilst something's creating a puddle. Sorry, Katrina. Okay, David, you're not doing anything. Why don't we put the flour away? Just get some... Do some more tidying up whilst we can. Okay, throw that away, and then put away all pantry items. Can we go foraging now? Who's sending us a letter? Oh. No. We'd love to hang out, but that... I don't even know where that nightclub is. But nightclubs didn't exist in 1300 Scotland, and there definitely isn't one in Henford, so no thank you. Okay, just go eat a serving, and why don't we make some pantry foods? We could do... Yeah, let's do Scotch eggs. Yum. Though I've never had them. Can we... Oh, I don't know what that's about. Why is Grim here? Who is dying? Is it the cow? I swear we just got the cow. Oh, they're not going to be happy if it's the cow. It's the cow. I'm just gonna... Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe we'll bring Fergus inside so he doesn't get so upset. Come on, hurry up. Inside, inside. Don't look at it. It's not happening. Grim is not there. The cow didn't just disappear. Come on. Inside. If I have a rooting problem, I'm just not going to be impressed. Okay, we've lost our cow. I think they all just need a good sleep. You go to bed. And then you can take a bath. Katrina can wait to use the bathroom. And Beatrix is knitting. How cute. What skill? She's at level 3. Oh, that's good. That's a good skill. Come on, we'll go to the bathroom and they'll all go to bed and we can just move on from this very first chaotic day of 1301. It wasn't that crazy the first half, granted. I was just getting them to plant some more herbs and vegetables and stuff. I downloaded some plants from Brazen Lotus. So I've got chicory root, kale, purple carrot. We have sweet mint. I don't think this is a new one. No, that's basil. And then we have some red currants. Blackberries, just I think part of the game. Anything new here? No. We've got cucumber. And some lavender as well. And then there's some that just aren't season appropriate at the moment that we haven't planted, but come next autumn is what we're coming into, we will be able to plant them. Could we make a meal? I kind of want to keep our pantry food safe. Well, just around for a longer amount of time. Why don't we have some pottage? Okay, I've got more chickens, more animals dying, unfortunately. But I guess that's how it goes. So I figured, whilst we're waiting for the girls to wake up and for some more household chores to do, I would note something important. So throughout my first episode, I kept switching between calling them serfs or peasants. And I did a bit of research because I wasn't sure if there were necessarily serfs in Scotland, just because it's kind of feudal law and all that's a slightly bit different in Scotland. So serfdom had kind of essentially died down or disappeared by the mid-14th century. So that's about 1350. We're not there yet, but it's dying down. Why don't we do some skills? So as a result, like farming mainly occurred in lowland farm towns or highland townships. So our little household is a lowland farm town. And that's basically just where families worked on a joint farmed land owned by tenant farmers known as husbandmen in a system called runrigs, which essentially is the Scottish system of land tenure in the 1300s. Where on earth did she just make one serve of pottage? Be for real. Did she? No. Okay. Why did you put it in there? Okay, the girls can eat and then get on with our household chores. So the social scale below these husbandmen were lesser landlords and free tenants, and then cotters, who are peasant farmers, and therefore what the Fairbairn family's position is in late medieval Scottish society. So I will be referring to them more as peasants and not serfs, considering serfdom was dying out during this period in Scotland, and they kind of just became more synonymous with peasants.
Pana Diola.
And I hope I wasn't confusing anybody by flip-flopping about with calling them both peasants and serfs, because they're technically not the same positions. So I hope that provides a little bit of clarity. That was just, I was a little unsure, and I've researched that now. Alright, so I'm hoping today, yet again, maybe we can go into town and find people. I have created little clubs. Just surf women. For some reason, Katrina's not part of that one. And surf men. And it's just the men we've met so far. I haven't added any of the other peasant counties that I have in the save yet. But I'm hoping that they will pop up and we can add them soon. But we'll just get through our daily chores as per usual. Should we get another cow? Maybe. I'm finding though that the cows I'm not sure if it's the mod. They're always old whenever I get them. $800 for a cow. I guess. I mean, we're not poor at the moment. Well, yes and no. We have enough money that it should be fine. We'll just get Fergus to look after our cow. You go and do some swordsmanship. Alright. Get you to do... Okay, it still doesn't register the laundry for whatever reason. What if I reset it? No. Happens every now and then in my game. I might just have to delete the laundry and there will be one less skill to be doing. Awesome. Why don't we... Well, it's not harvest time, but we can... Let's evolve. Get our little garden growing. We've got some chamomile, which will be nice. I think that'll be great to like put the flowers that we're growing into our laundry. What else needs? There's lots of sparklies. Look at those bees, what a cool animation. We've got summer harvest tomorrow, which is good, that's exactly what we want. Any of these sparkling? No, but the cherry trees definitely are. The girls are talking with each other, which is nice. I probably missed some sparklies. I'm excited to see if we can do anything with these new plants that I've got. I texted someone, but they didn't text back, and it's been like an hour. Should I text them again? Letters take a long time to travel during this time, and we're also peasants who can't read. So we'll just say no, wait for them to respond. It's not like we'd be able to read the letter. And who's writing us? Surely they know we can't read. Oh, Deidre has reached level 5 archery. Cool. Right, we've got bugs. Spray for bugs. Get some more evolving done. Feels a little like never ending. Oh, that's cute.
Ooh. Burl. Adunda. Wallakoi. Gorsha Tabar. Nasine Pafarble.
This is cool. I don't generally watch them do some swords training. And look, there is our castle, which I built. It's our Scottish castle. There is currently, well, I think I put John Balliol and his son there, but they weren't in Scotland at the time, but sometimes you just have to disconnect from historical reality and gameplay. So that's what we're going to do. That's the castle. I think it's pretty cool. It took me a little while to build and furnish. I think I did it like 5 times. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe we'll visit that at some point. I think that would be cool. Ooh, what does Alba want? We've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. Do you think we should do it? We want to, but we're not sure. It's a huge responsibility. What do you think? Why not? Why not? I mean, it's probably a good thing. That's also part of the challenge to have as many babies. And the tax collector is here today. Well, 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 another household full of dirty peasants. Get used to my face because you'll be seeing me every Friday for the rest of your lives. Now turn out those pockets, you've got taxes to pay. Don't look too down. Remember, your simoleons go to our great monarch so they can live the life of luxury that they deserve. We don't have a monarch. But sure, we will pay our taxes if that means you can go away. Right, get that done for us. Doing some archery, because they're obsessed with archery over here. Then you can use the bathroom. Why don't you throw that away? Because I told someone to do it, but they clearly didn't listen to me. No one likes me, no one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? Didn't we have this thing last year? I don't know who he's saying this to. We'll just say I'll always love you. Oh, Deirdre. Okay.
Can Kubu Koiba? Ah, yes.
Alright. I don't think we need anything. Ooh, cabbage. I don't think some of these are summer appropriate though. Otherwise I would have planted them, that's for sure. But it's good to know we can get them from here because I really struggled trying to find them in the build by menu. And it took me forever to find them. I was like, I'm sure I've downloaded cucumber, but I couldn't find it. It took me forever. Potato, purple carrot, some yarn, cabbage. I don't think we need anything. Well, tomatoes didn't exist. We could do walnuts maybe and some seeds so we can make flour. Flour is good. Get some acorns as well. Just casually drop almost 200 simoleons on produce. Okay, are we all... Why don't you use the bathroom then? And then we'll pop off to town again. Hopefully this time there's not as many random townies that aren't supposed to be there. Why don't you go foraging over here for us, see what you get whilst we're waiting. And Fergus can do some swordsmanship. So, there are military campaigns that are happening in the from 1301 to 1302 by Edward I and his son Edward II, heir to the English throne, in the second half of 1301. But I thought for gameplay, it was just a little unfair right at the start of the challenge to just chuck them into a battle. So I've given them 3 years exemption, and in 1301 we'll do a roll to see whether David or Fergus are off to fight or not. I figured they're peasants, the kingdom still needs food, so we could argue that not all peasants had to go off and join the war every year, which is what happens with the rolls to see if you go anyway, but I just figured rather than starting off the challenge immediately sending off our founder and our heir to war and possibly losing one or both of them, I'd give them a couple years, let Fergus find a wife that he can marry in 1304, or I think because he's the heir he can just kind of marry whenever, once he turns a teen, so he could marry in 1303 if he wanted, and get this challenge properly started, hopefully having some babies and more heirs and starting the next generation. Okay, so we are back at the tavern that we like to frequent, and there is finally, well, these aren't new Sims, we do know them, but good signs of Sims that we already know. Can you just, like, go away? Why do we have so many Sims that just never wear time-appropriate clothes? Like, she's not wearing time-appropriate clothes. Alright, so they're just going to eat chips, I guess, which isn't very accurate, but it is what it is, and hope that some more medieval Sims come about and want to hang out. Who's this? Oh, Donald. Oh, new Sim. New Sim. I think this is his wife. We'll brighten day and we'll get to know Christine. Or Christine? I named her, I should know how to pronounce it, but as evidenced by Deirdre, I didn't know how to pronounce that name. Or at least I thought I did. We'll just say hello, we'll get to know people, talk about hot temperature. It's unseasonably hot right now in Scotland. Although I think at the time they're actually going through a little ice age. But it's The Sims, I can't control their weather. Well, I could, but I think that's a little too much work, and it's summer. We'll just have to, you know, disregard and just... I'm going to head to the Spice Festival. Alba likes to travel around the world. No thank you. We'll just have to disregard the inaccuracies, but I think that's completely alright. Who's this? Have we met her? Yes, it's Eleanor. What am I going on about? Let's see how she's doing. Get to know... Oh, Fergus acquired the loot skill. Nice. Maybe... I mean, that's not his aspiration, but maybe that could be his, like, second aspiration. He wants to be a musician. Why don't we get some pumpkin stew? Yeah, we'll get to know Christine. Can I just say, is she not absolutely adorable? I think she's so cute. Get those camera skills working, am I right? She doesn't want to show her face. Maybe she's just so humble. I think she's so cute. Husband and wife are talking. I do think she's cute. I think I gave her freckles. It's ladies' night. Okay. Yeah. We will... Oh, actually, go use the bathroom. Do you want a drink? What's her problem? First impressions are strong, nothing to do about it. This sim just isn't inspiring any kinship in Katrina. Why don't we just hide that relationship? Yeah, we don't know him. Who? Exactly. We have no clue who you are. Order drinks for group. We will just have a barley bale. It's very medieval of us. And Katrina likes dancing. Okay. Where's Fergus off to? He's not meeting anybody, he's not socializing. Maybe he's just a little introvert, which is fine. No judgment from me. I don't think... No, we have met him. George Cameron, one of our monks. He gets to write all the chronicles and all the historical events going on. Why don't we also do some card games? Just have some play cards with Eleanor. We'll do Alba and Fergus. That'd be fun. I currently don't have in the mod that lets you know who they're attracted to. So I'm just patiently waiting for the Wonderful Whims mod to be updated. I'm in no rush. It's just nice with the like storytelling aspect and kind of getting to see who your sim thinks they should end up with. But that's about it. We've only met one anyway. I wonder what they're going on about. She's like, there's this crazy thing that's happening right now. You know? The tax collector comes to my house every Friday and takes money from us. Can you believe it? We only have 2,000 simoleons to our names. And they're like, what? Quite frankly, I think they actually don't care. Or they could be like, yeah, totally get it. We are also lowly peasants with no money. And some of them have like 4 or 5 kids. We'll send Fergus upstairs. Why don't you go and take a... You don't have to sleep. Just take a nap. We'll be here until the wee hours of the morning. Dad and son just hanging out. Do they look so alike? You kind of hope so, but yeah. Almost spitting image. I wonder if Fergus will look more like David when he ages. Who's this? Ooh, Marjorie. Marjorie? Right. Stop moving. I'm gonna say Marjorie. I did name her. Another nun. Why don't we go and say hello? Discuss neighborhood changes. Try to cheer up. What's wrong? Be friendly. We'll do some... We're not gonna share photos. Tell a story. Yeah, a group story. We get people involved. Get our storytelling skills developing. She's just walking away. She wants nothing to do with us. Okay, thank you. Rude. Is she telling a story? She's telling a fairy tale about a world where they don't have to farm, and they're the royals. Can you imagine Fairbairns as the royal family? You never know. One of their descendants could marry into a noble family and then become a king. I probably wouldn't let that happen, but who knows? Maybe I would. Just for fun. Just to see where it goes. Just for the plot. Sorry, what? What do you mean they died? What do you mean they died? Edward the First isn't dead. He's not dead. Why are you homeless? He didn't die. Well, what on earth? He can't be dead. I forbid it. He can't be dead. Yeah, where are you, dude? How did you die? Yeah, you're not dead. You're also not supposed to be here. This is so not what I expected to happen. Okay. I wonder who else has died. You come over here too. You're not supposed to be dead. Where's the ghost? Yeah, you're not dead yet. Yeah. Yeah, go away. Okay, that's fixed. I feel like that was just a complete 180 of what we're supposed to be doing at the tavern. We just brought Simpsons back to life. You can wake up. Everybody's mostly ready to get on with the day. Oh, we don't have any water. Yes, yes. I do remember that, and then I sent them out, so that was my fault. Let's make some. No, we'll just do more pottage. We're gonna get more Sims in this household so this food doesn't go to waste. And Fergus is now going to do some archery as well. Flying all over the place the way I play this game. And then I think once we get their needs up, we'll do our little summer harvest, and we will do our tithe and our lord's tax, and hopefully my math won't be horribly off this time. Math is not my strong suit. I studied history. That's what I got my degree in. It's what I love reading about and spending my time on. It's not math. I don't like math. I picked up knitting as a hobby and was rudely shocked about the amount of math that exists in knitting. Basic math, but math nonetheless, not my favourite. I did like doing algebra though. I thought that was fun. Alright, it is food time. Time to eat. Now, a fun fact about peasants is that about 80% of the European population, this is a quote, in the medieval period were peasants, and they were out in the fields growing the crops necessary for everybody to survive. Peasants are poor people, but doesn't necessarily mean poor people. There are also farmers, and they're just people who are tied to the land, and they're out there farming the land, which are our peasants here, the Fairbairns. I watched a wonderful YouTube video, What Was Everyday Life Like in Medieval Britain by The History Hit. It's really good. It's really comprehensive. The historian, she's absolutely funny. Made me watch all the other little YouTube videos and documentaries that she's done because she's so funny. She's got such a wonderful sense of humor. I'll leave a link down below if anyone wants to watch it. They just provide a very good context behind peasants, specifically in England. I'm finding there's not a lot of data for Scottish peasants. I think either it's because of the War of Scottish Independence was on at the time, or just because it's generally more studies are more focused on medieval England than Scotland if we're looking at that region with geography. But it's wonderful. It talks about the open field system, the 2 or 3 large field system, how they did like rotating crops, and one year they'd grow beans, and the next year they'd grow something else, so that the crop from the year before left the nutrients behind for the next crop. It's kind of just it's a fantastic video. I learned quite a lot about peasants, and it was cool to kind of gain some insight into a bit more insight into this medieval period. It's I generally like the Renaissance period, which I'm very excited to play 200 years from now. I love the Renaissance period, and I studied ancient history, so I didn't do a lot of medieval Europe. I did do 1-2 courses on it. They were fantastic. Yeah, I just love history. Maybe I'll just stop talking about it now. I will leave a link below. It goes through so many wonderful things. Great Famine even talks about the warm period that existed from 900 to 1300, the climate that existed in Europe at the time, and how winters were short, summers were longer, larger growing periods, it was warm, and then once the 1300s hit, it kind of goes into a little ice age, and is kind of like the catalyst for the Great Famine, because it's wet and it's cold and the crops aren't doing too well. And I think it's like, it was such a great video for gameplay, learning what it is these peasants are doing and what the environment was like at the time, to see if I could kind of incorporate that. So it's actually supposed to be a wet summer. I'm not sure if I want to play around with messing about with the seasons a bit more. I'm not sure how that will impact my game. But I do think it would be fun to kind of replicate the weather that's going on at the time. To get like a... Ooh, those bees are loud. There's something sparkly. Sparkly. Which one's sparkling? You. To kind of get like that visual context into like, okay, this is what's happening at the time. Seeing it through The Sims. It's kind of like what I like a lot about this challenge is the historical gameplay, and kind of seeing how the ordinary man went through these historical periods. And I think like this challenge is fun because it's like, here's a peasant picking up the rubbish, but surely, I mean, that's something that they did. So yeah, I'll stop my ramblings now. Maybe we'll go and do the harvest. Sorry if you found that boring. I'll provide timestamps so you can just skip my historical ramblings if that's not something you're interested in. Like I said, it's something I got my degree in, so I love talking about history, I love reading about history, I love watching history and historical fiction things. Let's see how much we have made. We have made 2,833, so that's our profit. Now, we need to sell from this, God, I hope my math is right this time, 20%. So, this is the amount of money we now have. We've got 4,414 simoleons. We have to take 20% of that off. So, we will be left with 3,531 simoleons. We lost 883. That's not too bad. Alrighty. And now, obviously, we don't sell these in reality. I'm just going to put these away. We've got some places that we can forage. Maybe I'll even send you guys off to go and do stuff. Go and get water. There we go, see? There's things to do. Cool. Great. We will send you off foraging, and you know what? We'll send Katrina off to why don't you go... We're just going to send them all off. Or maybe you can do some training. Yeah. Get those skills done. Beatrix found lavender. Great. I like this mod. This is part of one of Brazen Lotus's mod. I think it's the foraging mod. And these are just EA flowers, and the mod just works. You can just click on it and click forage. Clean up. Why don't we do pies and tarts? Pies and tarts. We will have a chicken pie. Why not? Okay, we're almost on day 4. And then we will be done with the year. I think we're making very barely any moves on finding partners. We might just have to go door knocking. Who's to say they didn't do that? Who's to say they didn't do that? Don't gain the single and loving it trait. You have to get married and have like 6 or 7 babies. Or at least baby tries. Oh, and she's gained it too. That's very unhelpful. You're going to have to... Oh! All of them? No. Sorry, but that doesn't exist. Eat that, and then we will clean out spoiled food.
Salsham. Glona. Enemy. Ah. Oh. Oh. Wait,
Why don't we try to, can we comfort? Surely. Deep thought, affection, express admiration. Try to console. Yeah. She's very scared. The trees have eyes. I thought I sent someone to go foraging with her. Apparently that helps. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna put them to bed. And then I will see you guys for day 4, last day of 1301. Okay, as per usual, Fergus is the first one to wake up, so he's just off to the bathroom to go and have a bath, start off his day, and then we'll get him started on the household chores. It looks like our clothes hangers broke in the middle of the night, so we'll get those fixed. Right, have some pie, go to the bathroom. We'll just get everybody else up and going for the day. Great job. We'll scavenge for parts and throw everything away. And now, if the money looks a little different than it did a couple seconds ago, it's just because my game froze, didn't save properly, and so it jumped me back to, I think, day 2 when we were at the tavern. So I had to replay everything, and a bit of our profit was off just a little bit from what it was originally, but it's not a big deal. Wake up time. Ooh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. She sat on it so you can't see. I'm not gonna watch her do her business. That's absolutely disgusting. Perfect. Okay. Fergus is done. Is he gonna clean up? Yes, he is. Great. Why don't we clean this? That is absolutely foul. It's Sunday. We'll actually send them off to church. Or maybe we'll go to the church. You know what? We've got a plan now. We have a plan. We've got a goal. We're going to church. Not that they'll understand anything, because yet again, peasants. But maybe we'll meet people. Which is like everything I'm after. So, small wins maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Isn't that so cute? They're all having a little conversation. Look at how cute they are. They're all just chatting, hanging out with each other. Sibling goals. Alright, we are at our community church. It's actually a residential lot, I think. Because people live here. But it's got church stuff. Pretty cool. We've got a section here for the congregation, and then we also have one over here. Who is this? Girl. Reset. Well, I hope she doesn't die, because I hope she doesn't die. I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to be like a baptism area? I don't know. Then we've got more seats upstairs, and this is the priest's section. I downloaded this plot from the gallery and edited it to make it a bit more medieval in just furniture. Little back room here, and then there's, I guess this is where the monks and all that are sleeping. I don't know why they're inside the beds, each to their own. This is the graveyard where we would bury our deceased family members. So when it comes time for it, which it will, unfortunately, in this challenge. They can't read. Why don't you fantasize about weddings? This was a bit of a bust, I will admit. But great photo opportunity. We can all just sit together. Deirdre, you are giving me grief. Sit. I'm about to turn your autonomy off, guys. No, because seriously, I'm about to turn your autonomy off. You don't get autonomy. You don't. Listen. Come on, guys. Fergus! Sit. Pause. Everybody pause. I'm gonna turn it off. Off. Just so they can listen to me. Okay. I just feel like this whole episode's been very chaotic. Why does she look so sad? She just looks so sad. And then there's these guys who look at Beatrix. She's just pulling a full, like, Zoolander face right now. She's just like, look at me, I'm gorgeous. And she'd be right. She is gorgeous. Absolutely right. Absolutely gorgeous. not at all biased in my opinion. I think she's so gorgeous. Alright, we'll just say they went to church. This is church. It's not like they would have understood a single thing anyway. Alright. Anybody else around? Anybody else kicking about this joint? Just the nuns. Cool. She likes gardening. Okay, I'm gonna step away from our home and explore some of the land. Oh, a townie. No one we want to talk to. Why don't we go... I mean, there's Trader Jacques. Why don't we go farm? I probably have to pay something to my lord for this, but couldn't be asked. Fergus can go fishing. And the girls can go gallivanting about. Maybe swimming in the stream? It's like a nice day for that. Oh cool, she's just done her aspiration. Yeah, swim around. Swim around. Alrighty, and then these guys are gonna go fishing. Cool, cool. Who's sending us a letter? We can't read. Oh, Donald would like to come over. Sure. We'll actually send Deirdre back home so she can go and bring him over. Hey, that's not nice. You know what, we're gonna scare him back. We're gonna scare him back.
Vadish. Doba. Yalig Lumbic.
No, that did nothing.
Tenabib. Meepew. Quimba. Anamip Boomsharp Glaffy. Oh. Huh?
Beatrix is over here swimming. Who do we have? We've got Donald's wife. Any kids? Anybody? Why is the monk and the trader meeting in the kids' park? Scandal? Maybe? Is there a scandal afoot in lowland Scotland? He just seems to be talking about himself. Maybe he's just very vain, you know? Is he saying he's mean? Maybe. He didn't even say anything. He just stood there and took it. He just listened to that conversation. Another year, another bust of meeting nobody. If you've got any tips for me to be able to meet Sims a bit more organically, I'm thinking maybe I should just go and knock on their houses and be like, let me in, I want to meet you. But I'm not sure. I'm thinking for like gameplay, it'd be fun to like meet them organically, but it's just not happening. I'm getting so many townies. I mean, Alba's always over. But I'm getting so many townies coming in around the place, and it's just, I'm not really there for them, you know what I mean? Why don't we talk to Donald? I don't know if you guys like each other very much, but talk about the weather, and then let's play cards with Donald. I don't get Beatrix to make something. Yeah, we'll do some fried fowl, why not? He's so tired, poor thing. Oh my god! She's sick! She's sick! That's like, I don't want to say, you know, a death sentence in medieval times, but she's sick! Okay, she can go rest. Yeah, just go take a nap. Stop socializing. Okay, Donald thinks David's annoying, and David thinks Donald's responsible. I mean, yeah, responsible. I was gonna say reasonable.
Subane? Oh, Jarl.
Do heartfelt compliment. Maybe like
Balone of Pogum.
David can set one of his children up with one of Donald's kids. And that could be the way we go about it. Who knows? And just do like an arranged marriage. I don't think that's something peasants really would have done, but
Yeah, fruit.
you know, sometimes you've just gotta like disconnect from the actual historical fact and accept the fact that it's The Sims, so we are limited. Discuss if the chicken came first. Does he want to leave, or we're just keeping him here? Right, he's stay. Is he just gonna leave? Is he just gonna up and leave and say goodbye? Look at Beatrix. She's just loving life right now. She's having the time of her life. Okay, so he's constantly going on about this. He must be really insecure. But just people like Fergus. I don't think I've seen any bad first impressions about Fergus. Why are you embarrassed? Not welcome here from entering religious lot. Deirdre is not a member of the religion that uses this lot. She feels that she is trespassing. Oh. Wait, how would I figure that out? Like, look at these redheads. They're just killing it. Absolutely killing it out here.
Vum. Fibna? Fina? Finzijongi. Wanu.
Okay, it's like a gang of redheads. I think we'll end it here. We are now actually in the year 1302. We've just clocked over. I don't think much happened. You know, we didn't really meet anybody. We did have a successful summer harvest. But yeah, we haven't made any moves on prospective matches, which is alright. It's only the second year in, but we do have Fergus's marriage year in 2 years in 1304. So we have to get a move on. Hopefully 1302 has some better opportunities for us to meet more Sims. Otherwise, I'll just have to manufacture something. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and sticking through the chaos of this video if you've gotten this far. I had planned to film a bit earlier, but I got struck with the flu, so this video is a bit later than I was anticipating, but I hope you still enjoyed regardless. If you have any ideas or suggestions or tips for me for this challenge, any storyline ideas you'd like to see, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Feel free to like and subscribe if that's something you would like to do, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.